It's the 14th today. It's 7:30 in the morning, and me and Jim the dog. Hey Jim, there he is. We're heading into work. I don't have a client until 9:30, but with rush hour traffic, I've got to leave now, and it's just going to take me an hour. After that, we are just going to have to see what the day brings. I am absolutely shattered, and I'm working again tomorrow. It's going to be another 6-day work week. I got some paperwork deadlines and all sorts going on, so long old day. We'll have to see how it goes. Right, I've nipped over to see Jenny, who's been poorly sick, poor thing, but she's a bit better today, and I have brought the lovely Jim, and he's been so good, he's allowed a carrot.
Thank you.
That was a snatch. Jim the dog.
Taking advantage of me.
He's a cheeky bugger. Tasty. Dog loves a carrot.
Everyone.
Look who I found.
In my house.
In your house.
Fancy that.
She very kindly asked me over for lunch after my shift. So I said, yes, please. And she made me a sandwich and a Scotch egg and a satsuma.
Because it's Christmas.
Vitamins.
Yeah.
They do smell like Christmas.
Mm. That and cinnamon.
Cinnamon's just autumn to me, but you think it's Christmas.
No, Christmas for me.
Oh, fair enough.
Even though I use it all year round in abundance, it still makes me think Christmas.
Cloves. Now that's Christmas.
Cloves is just wrong. Cloves are those horrible sweets people used to trick you into eating at school.
Okay, I think I had nicer friends than you at school. Anyway, I've totally pinched her Christmas mermaid twinkle hat.
Yeah, she has.
And what are you wearing today?
Tinsel.
Tinsel. It's nice, it's thin tinsel.
Yeah, this was yesterday's buy.
Where from?
Cardiff Garden Centre.
Garden centres have really good Christmas decorations.
Mm.
There's an independent garden centre near where my mum lives called, rather excitingly, the Stratford Garden Centre.
Yeah.
And it has the most beautiful, enormous Christmas display. They've got animatronic polar bears, and they put up, like the shelling that they use for Wonderwall, they put lots of that up, and each cubicle is a different colour themed bauble display.
Aww.
So one's all greens and one's all whites and one's all purples. It's really nice.
Yeah, well, this one used to be a different chain, and they used to do beautiful Christmas displays. They had dozens of different Christmas trees, they got all the proper ones outside and then fake ones inside.
Yeah.
And loads of lights and like a little grotto that was all darkened off so you could go in and see all the lights. And then it burned to the ground.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah. That was a shame.
Christmas decorations burnt it to the ground. So
festive conflagration.
They've not gone quite so much for
Have
it
they
since then.
Put them
Funny
off a bit,
enough, yeah.
Dialed it back a bit.
Yeah, they've got very few likes
Very few. Oh dear.
And the only way, because what they, I mean, we looked at it. We went there a couple of weeks before it burned down, and we were looking and thinking this isn't safe because they've got that fake snow fleece stuff with the lights all laid along it, and we were like, don't they get warm?
No.
But now they're all in glass vases. They just display them in vases.
Okay.
They don't lay them along anything.
Probably still looks nice though.
Yeah, it's nice enough. It's not quite as festive as it was.
No.
They don't have any.
Speaking of
big
looking
lights.
nice, have you noticed her new hair? She had her hair purpled along with her scalp and small section of her neck. Although I don't think that was deliberate.
I think there's still some. Is there still some there?
Just a bit underneath. Purple ears.
Yeah. Not everybody can have purple ears.
No.
It's very special.
But yeah, she's all posh now for Christmas.
Yeah. Natural highlights have been dismissed for now.
Yeah. What are you doing?
I was embroidering.
You show the peoples.
Yeah, hang on. Bear with.
If you remember, a few episodes ago I showed you a kit, and Jenny and I had both entered an Instagram competition for kits from Oh So Beautiful, and I tagged her and she tagged me and she won.
We won.
And I haven't started my kit yet, but you're going on yours.
Have you given the third one to?
No, it's for Christmas.
All
Shh.
right. Okay. Well, that's why I. You know. Ta-da!
You hide my face. Look. Can you
Oh, it's
see?
nearly finished.
Bee bums.
They're not focusing.
Could you touch the front of the camera then? How's that?
Yes, better. You can see that I'm 3/4 of the way through that poppy, but I've only got a poppy and some little red flowers and dots to do, and I'm done.
Of course you are, yeah. That's fabulous.
It's very soothing.
Is it the first embroidery you've done? Because I've done cross stitch before, but
Yeah,
I've never
done
done
cross
embroidery.
stitch. As far as I can remember,
Yeah.
I sort of know how to do I've known how to do French knots and chain stitch and stuff like that, but I don't know how. So maybe I had a go when I was a kid or something.
Are we fuzzy again?
Yeah. Maybe I had a go when I was a kid. Something like that. But I've never done anything like this before.
The instructions are good, are they?
Yeah. And it's like painting by numbers. You just put the coloured
Yeah, because it's
thread
printed
where the
on the
coloured
fabric,
thread
isn't
says
it?
to go, and that's my level of artistic ability to
It's
a T.
certainly mine at the moment.
Oh, I could never draw. Not if my life depended on it. So I used to have an art teacher who said, "Can you write your name?" Yes. Then you can draw. Well, no.
No. I think anyone can get better if you're taught, but I think beyond a certain point, it's just you've got it or you haven't.
Yeah, I can make something look recognisably human in stick form, and that's as far as it goes.
Yeah, I'm about stick person level. Wow.
So we're just chilling out, really.
We are. I'm feeling guilty that I'm not working. I need to go home and do some more work.
No, you don't.
Could you
We're going to
please
have a little walk.
hold the camera while I open my
Of
thing?
course I will. But we're going to have a little walk in a minute anyway. Post some Christmas cards.
Yes.
It'll feel festive.
I've got Jim the dog with me today. He's down there. And,
Mostly asleep.
he needs a walk, so we thought we'd go up the hill to the post office and round the block and back again.
Yeah, super exciting.
And I want to be home for my children to get in from school tonight because it's been 2 days since their mother's seen them in from the school.
Am I sitting on it?
No, it's
You're
fine.
alright. Okay. Number
I
14.
peeked. Didn't I peek?
You had a sneaky peek.
Because I'm doing squares. I'll show you now in a minute. And I wasn't sure what order I wanted to put them in, so I totally peeked. Sorry,
Very
Becky.
fussy. She only peeked 10 minutes ago, though. It's not like peeked
That's true.
days ago.
No, I haven't peeked.
She peeked on the day you're allowed to peek. Jim's not coming to sniff. Do I have to sniff it instead?
You could sniff it. You can chew the paper if you like.
Okay.
Oh, she's such a sucker. How much of her money has she given this dyer? Easy
Much.
knit twinkle. She cannot walk past John's stand without shedding £50 in cash.
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. See the
I
thing?
can't. My fingers aren't long enough.
Okay, well you get the gist. That's lovely. I love that chartreusey colour. Yeah. And chocolate, and there's 2 bits of chocolate, and you can have the Santa and I can have the coin if you like.
Ah, isn't she nice?
I am nice. I'll put that back on my knee now. I've lost my selfie stick. I lost my first selfie stick and replaced it in time to go to festival, and now I can't find it again. It must be in the house somewhere.
Well, it must be because you've just been. It's probably been tidied.
No, but I haven't seen it since festival, and I have had a look for it the other day.
What bag did you use? Is it still in your suitcase?
My normal one. Oh, for when I packed?
Yeah.
No, I used a supermarket bag. Because I packed in a 5 minutes flat in a panic.
So we're so classy when we travel.
Oh, it was a nice one. It was one of those.
I know.
You know. Anyway, it's gone. So I'm having to balance you on my knee. Anyway, I finished. I put it up on Instagram yesterday. I finished my first square. Oh, thanks, Mum. There we go. Look at that. And I even woved in all the ends. Could you show them the backside, please, madam?
You haven't trimmed them. But
Yeah, I have.
You haven't. Look. What's this?
That's as short as I trim it.
Oh.
Because what if it all comes magically undone and it unravels? And
Well, you go back on yourself and then it doesn't.
I've done that 3 times and yet I still leave an end.
Really?
I'm an overweaver.
What are you going to do with the back of it when it's done then? Are you going to put something on the back of it?
I'm considering that. And
With...
I thought that maybe CQ75, I don't know if you watch, she's a master quilter. So I thought I might ask her for advice. Can you put, I don't know that I'd want wadding in between, but could I just put brushed cotton on the back? I'm not sure about having obviously a knitted fabric and then a woven backing.
Yeah.
Maybe I should put jersey on the back.
You'd have to fix it in quite a lot of places, wouldn't you? So that it didn't sort of sag out. But that'd be alright.
Don't know. I might ask.
I'm sure somebody's got to have done it if you go through the Ravelry projects for the original mitered square one that's got thousands and thousands on it.
Oh, that one, yeah. Yeah, I hadn't thought of that. I'm quite some years off.
Yes.
So I think
it's a little while away, especially if you haven't even decided how big it's getting yet.
And that's the other camel and silk Tanami.
Beautiful.
And that's that one. See? So I think this is going to be an orangey sort of square, which is quite fun. Autumnal. Yes, so I had massive internet problems at work yesterday, which are continuing today, much to my frustration. So I wove in some ends on my square yesterday. That's why that's underway. Don't know what I'm going to do about that internet issue at work. Because
it's not fixed at all.
No, well, it's intermittent.
Oh, I hate
So it drops in and out.
Yeah.
And I don't want to faff with the router too much because we use Spotify for the music. So if I turn it off and on again, what if I end up with no music?
You'll have to sing.
Well, actually, I could put a couple of CDs in my bag because we play it through the computer, so I can put CDs in the drive, can't I?
And then sing when the CDs are finished, and they're like, "Stop repeating the music."
Yeah, well, people aren't usually in for that many hours.
No.
One would hope.
Or call me and I'll bring Erin's Greatest Showman CD down. I'm sure that'll go down brilliantly.
How was your pantomime?
It was a pantomime. Which one are you talking about now? The official one or Erin's?
The official one you went to with your mother.
Oh, right. Yeah, it was okay. The funniest bit was the jump scare when the Wicked Witch came on in a flash of smoke and and Mum leapt about 6 feet in the air.
Oh, you didn't say?
She's reliably the jumpiest person you'd ever meet.
What, worse than me?
Yep.
Oh my God.
She jumps when you in the supermarket you can get those self-scan handsets.
Yes.
You scan your club card and then it goes beep to tell you which one you've got. She jumps.
I've never used those. That sounds exhausting and emotional.
Yeah. Yeah. I tell her she must have the guiltiest conscience of anybody I know. She's just constantly on edge.
Yeah.
But so I laughed the most at my mum. The rest of them were okay.
Okay.
It wasn't as good as some of the others I've been to. I went to one where Leslie Joseph from Birds of a Feather was the baddie, and she was really good. And there's this little kid in the audience who, in the quiet, she just said a line and nobody was going boo or anything, went, "I hate you, I do!"
Oh.
And she absolutely fell apart and had to turn around and gather herself before she turned back.
Well, you're supposed to join in with Panto.
Yeah, he really took it to extremes, that little kid.
Yeah.
And then the best one in Cardiff I've been to had John Barrowman as the main character. I don't know, I can't remember what it was. Might have been Jack and the Beanstalk.
Okay.
But that was really good. Went to see that twice.
I haven't been to the Panto for years.
Yeah. Somebody went to see Matilda. My hairdresser went to see Matilda and she said it was shocking and she got up and left halfway through.
What? The
Millennium Centre.
In the Armadillo?
Yeah, the really, really expensive ones.
Gosh.
Yeah.
What was so bad about it?
She said it wasn't true to the story.
Right.
And she just didn't like what they did with it. It was just wrong.
That's an expensive walking out.
Well, she said she went with her mother and her kids, and her kids were asleep halfway through the first half.
Oh dear.
And by the interval, her mother said, "I'll give you 50 quid if we can leave."
That isn't good, is it?
No. So I don't know whether that's a general view of that production. I hope not, because there'll be an awful lot of disappointed people who've gone for their Christmas show. What are you showing? It's not.
Is it? Is it now?
No.
How about now? Now?
That's Nick. You're moving it. There you go.
There you go.
Yeah.
Go on then, sew something.
Okay, I'll sew a thing.
I didn't realise that you did a little chunk and filled it in and then went sideways and did another little chunk.
It's just how I do it, because otherwise it won't be even.
Oh.
So I'm doing it in segments so that I can make it look all sort of...
All fancy.
Yeah.
And you're going to frame it, are you, rather than put it up in its hoop?
Less dusting.
Good point. I might frame mine.
Yeah.
Speaking of dusting, I just realised the Fix-It shop hasn't got back to me about my hoover. Oh well, no hoovering for me this weekend. Shame.
Damn. What, with all your free time?
Yeah.
With working and...
Yeah.
So we need to rearrange our Christmas do.
We do.
For January.
Doobly do. Well, what makes you think I'm going to have any free time in January? How about when we go to Edinburgh?
Oh, not again.
You have to
Didn't
eat
we
at
do
some
that
point.
last year?
Probably.
We did that. No, I know what it was. It was your birthday we celebrated late last year, because Edinburgh was later than your birthday, wasn't it? So I took you for afternoon tea at Holyrood Palace.
No, that was...
Or was that from Rob?
That was from Rob.
That was from Rob. What
Bless
was that
him.
from Rob?
I think he just...
That was a Christmas present from Rob.
Yeah.
See,
Christmas just clearly happens in March in Edinburgh.
Yeah. But we're not going to have all the time this year because we're not going for so long.
No.
So I'm not sure about that. I think we might have to celebrate in Cardiff.
Good grief.
Maybe in February. February's miserable.
We could go out for Valentine's Day because I love you.
Yeah, I love you too.
Maybe that will have to do.
Yeah.
Well, because January, the first week the kids go back is the week that they're coming to film.
You've got to be at the house anyway. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Bring Jim.
Bring Jim.
We're going to have afternoon tea at the garden centre. They let dogs go in the garden centre.
I was going to say, but they let dogs. What?
We can come here. You can tell them my news now. You can tell them.
No, you've got to tell them your news.
Okay, I'm having a puppy.
Puppies are totally for Christmas. Okay, my arm's going
And
dead.
for life.
And for life.
But yeah, I've managed after 12 years to persuade my husband that we need a dog. And we picked her out. And we're going to bring her home after New Year.
What kind of dog?
She's a golden doodle, which is half golden retriever and half poodle.
And she's beautiful.
And Jim's going to have a friend. He doesn't know yet.
Jim doesn't look that excited, to be fair.
No. But he will be when he meets her, because she's lovely.
And it's quite the coup, because Rob and his family are not pet people.
No.
And he's been quite set against it, hasn't he? But we've worn him down between us.
Yeah. Where's my phone?
I was going to say, where's your phone?
Hang on.
You look like a festive Cthulhu.
Well, I've still got the label on the back.
Festive
Festive
tentacles.
I'm not going to sit next to you wearing my Christmas hat and not look festive.
And not look festive.
Yeah, it's taken a long time. But, part of it was because he sees how happy I am when I come home when I've spent time with Jim.
Yes, and Erin loves grooming Jim.
Yeah, and because with the anxiety and depression and that, and animals are proven to help,
yeah,
he's decided that she'd probably be a slight form of therapy dog for me. So it would be a good idea for me to have a dog for that.
They're really good for you. And it'll make you
It'll
get
make
out
me go
and get
out of
some
the house.
fresh air.
Yeah, it'll force me to go out of the house even on days I don't want to.
Yeah.
Which will be good. Is it in screenshots?
I'm surprised it's not printed off and stuck on the fridge.
Okay. Not the one with the bib. The other one. Hang on. I think that's her.
Look at those paws and the snoot. And you've been to see her, haven't you?
Yeah, we went to see her. There were only 2 puppies left. And we went to see her. And
Jim wants to join in now.
it was hard to choose between the 2 of them. But she was the one who came and played with us more.
Oh, did she?
She was She was the one that got thrust into Rob's arms as soon as he walked through the door.
Didn't take a single picture.
I was
I was on shift and I was like, I'm going to need pictures. Yeah. Not one. Not one.
We were so excited. Well, Rob wasn't. I think he was overwhelmed just at the sudden realisation, oh my God, this is happening.
Yeah.
As we were all, but his was like, oh God, this is happening. And we were like, it's really happening. And so we didn't even introduce ourselves.
Oh no, really?
We got there and he was the guy, the owner was stood there by the door waving us and pointing us where to park. And I was the last one in because I'd parked the car. By the time I got in, Rob had a puppy in his arms in the kitchen.
Oh. And
the others were just looking. And so I just sort of threw myself on the floor for the other puppy to come over and play. And then we were asking questions about, mum and how they are and just general questions. And it wasn't until the next day that it occurred to me that I hadn't even said, hi, I'm Jenny. This is my husband, Rob. These are my kids.
Yeah.
We'd just gone in and gone, puppies!
Oh.
But yeah.
I'm sure they're used to that.
Yeah. I have got a sad story, though.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So, one of the ladies over at the school that I know volunteers in a pet shelter. And I was saying, you're probably going to be getting a bit busier then soon, aren't you? And she said, well, no, actually, it's this time of year. Because people throw their dogs out so they can have a new one for Christmas.
What?
And I'm like, what?
Dogs that they've had for years?
Yeah.
Oh, that is heartbreaking.
Yeah,
sorry.
I know. They get bored of them. Or they decide they're too busy over the Christmas season to have a dog, so they just dump it.
How could you do that?
I don't know. It's a member of your family.
That's terrible.
Anyway, I thought that was terribly sad.
That is terribly sad.
So I'm glad that there are shelters that they can go to.
Yeah, even
why
so.
Why would you do that?
I don't know.
Anyway, on week tomorrow, I'm going to go and visit her again.
Pictures?
There will be pictures this time, and I will even tell him my name.
Yay!
And I think only Jack's coming with me this time.
Okay.
Because none of the others can be bothered to sit in a car for long enough. They're just not committed.
Wow. That's revealing.
I know.
And you won't be able to bring her home till the new year though, will you?
No, we're going to leave her there. Yeah. Well, a couple of reasons. I mean, that was the main reason going away over for New Year's Eve. To a house with a cat, and an allergic sister-in-law.
Are you allergic to the sister-in-law or? No, she's allergic to the dog.
She's allergic to everything.
Oh, is she? It's all animal hair, is it? That's a shame.
Yeah.
No pets for the kids then.
Oh, well, she's thinking about sucking it up and just managing.
Oh.
Which I didn't know you could do that, but anyway.
I suppose it depends how bad it is. If it just makes your nose itch, you could probably live with it from time to time. Oh.
Full on Benadryl type.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, she's thinking that maybe she'd get used to her own animal. Apparently that's a thing. I don't know. It's never been a thing for me. So.
No.
Anyway, off topic. But no, with everything being busy over Christmas and going everywhere and, the fuss and excitement with the kids and everything, I thought it's probably better to wait till New Year for her to come home anyway. Because she can stay with her mum until she'll be about 12, 13 weeks. So it's not overly old to be leaving. But she can stay with her mum and miss all the Christmas shrieking and come in for New Year shrieking instead. Yeah, and then you'll be in one place for a solid, amount of time to get the training established. I'm personally not going anywhere till Edinburgh. Yeah. So that'll be good. You're going to be like me, going around Edinburgh. I know. Smoothing all the dogs, missing your own. I know. Video calling her. And the children. How the kids. Oh, God. Well, Rob's quite looking forward now to having somebody who's happy to see him come home every day. Not that the kids don't like him, but the kids, when they get to an age and they're on their tablets or phones or they're busy with something and they're just like, oh. All right, yeah. Whereas when they were tiny, they'd run to the front door to meet you. And you get that with a dog every time. Yeah. Every time. Yeah. So he's looking forward to that. Good. I'll make sure I put
videoing of the dog. I'll get Jenny and Molly the dog on the next podcast after you pick her up. Right, I think
come and visit, aren't you?
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, good.
I think we're going to have to go and post these letters because I've got to go and do useful things. I want to be home for my weans. Oh, okay. Public service announcement. My children do usually shut the back door.
Oh yeah.
Also, the heating wasn't on when they came in on that Vlogmas. I've had so many people comment.
Did you?
And yeah, just like, oh my God, I can't concentrate on anything except the back door. And gosh, my kids do that as well. And they do shut the door. The heating was not on because I'm tighter than a duck's backside. Yes.
It's a treat for you
I
coming
raised
here, isn't it?
I raised my children.
Radiator.
I raised my children better than that. Like, this hut's making me itch. Okay. I think that's going to be it from me for today because I've opened my parcel and I think I'm up to over half an hour, which doesn't really make it a vlog anymore. So, yeah.
Sorry.
Say goodbye, Christmas Cthulhu.
Bye-bye.
Bye.